top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. He said that first win has really helped settle this team in. They knew they could possibly be good, being ranked in the preseason poll, but now they're proving it on the field. He said, we've just got to do it week in and week out, and that starts today. They are taking that 1-0 mentality into every single game. Today is no different. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chroma. At the 40, there he goes. Found the seam on the left. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hits inside. It's Pringle. Just smothered on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and long right here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Left side, it's Jacobs. There he goes! Inside the touchdown, Miami! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something, think it out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, it's Chroma. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Mensah fires to the right, pulls it in. It's Lofton. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem.
Snags it, and there's running room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throwing, Mensah. Out wide right, it's Lofton. Runs through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And 3rd down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. And that chemistry equals big plays.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Kroma. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide left, it's Alexander. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Powers inside. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there. Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
To the air, it's Bailey. Rushes on. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Mensah to throw. They're all over it. Right side, it's Pringle. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues to make catches. Continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Keeping his eyes downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Driving forward, it's Edwards. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Out wide right, it's Pringle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding you're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Pringle. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life, taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Lofton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Mensah under pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Quick give. It's Pringle. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Canes in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Mensah. Extending the play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Wide receiver going in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They give it back to him. He's finally stopped by the defense, makes up some of that ground they lost, but it'll still be 3rd down and the clock's running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Turns it upfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Sacramento State taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the away squad coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Mensah to throw. Look out. Just gets rid of that one.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rebels offense is back on the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Nowhere to go.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Second and long here. The run inside. It's Pringle. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
All over him immediately.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. With the draw, it's Pringle. There's a crease, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on first down. It's complete on the right side. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Mensah. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Pringle. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He's changing the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Vaughn. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coach is intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. 1st down, he'll keep it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's some daylight. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush right in his face. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. On the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A full dive to haul that one in. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Run in the red zone. It's Pringle. Stopped right there.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to...
Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Hurricanes. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Bailey. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I'm pretty sure the car situation backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just feeds the running back. Turning it on. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal? The fake wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Coming out with it, it's Cook. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Stopped right there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. All
right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Upstairs, he's got it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires left. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Right side, it's Alexander. Got room at the 35. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Left side, it's Matthews. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
They'll run it. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They finally make the stop, and not only the a huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing, Mensah. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Hits inside. It's Pringle. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Taking it the other way. The tap. Touchdown, Miami. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.